What's up, boys? Welcome. Hi, look. So, today, ideally, shorter stream than yesterday. The goal for today is to fix... hopefully you can hear me and see me correctly. So the goal for today is to fix this guide, which I made a while ago, called Secret Germany. Let me actually post it in the stream, if I can find it. Just in case you want to check the original, then I will link the original guide under this live and this live under the original guide, provided that we can fix it. I will explain how it's broken though, as well. So just give me a second. Let me find it. I'll update it a little bit if we see something that clearly needs updating. But the main goal here is to fix what Paradox did. Oh, okay, man, that's good. So we need to fix it because basically what happened is that Paradox made it so that Belgium no longer attacks you. So as you know, the guide relies on the fact that at some point we release Belgium Congo, and then Belgium attacks you, and we use that to invade Belgium. We can no longer do that because Belgium no longer gets no longer gets a claim. Paradox broke it. You know what? Paradox may not be great at making DLCs, but they are absolutely fantastic at breaking guides. Like if there was a competition for that, like it's insane. Every single DLC, even when it seems completely unrelated, like the last one, completely unrelated, they still manage to break the guide. However, my hope is that this can be fixed fairly easily, because there is a focus that we can pick, which, oh my god, what is it? So normally what we would do is we would go down this path, which I think we'll still do, and then we were going for, well, for this one to get Belgium, and then we would continue all the way down here to get the war goal on France. Now, instead of going down here, I think what we will be doing is we'll probably go down this path instead, and then we will pick this focus here to get the claim on Belgium and Luxembourg. And this one gives us the claim on France. So it shouldn't be too much of a big deal, but we need to figure it out a bit. We need to fix it a little bit. Other than that, yes, I also wanted to show you something from the run that we had yesterday live for Germany. I continued it a little bit just to see how the US looks like. And the US was absolutely no problem, so I took the US down very easily. Just want to show you how big the Navy is after taking everything. So at this point, I guess the Navy we built doesn't matter that much anymore, but I tested our heavy cruisers against the US too. And despite one battle in which I lost quite a lot of torpedo destroyers because I split them into two groups and they were two split apart, we won very well even against the United States. I mean, the amount of factories we have in December 1940 is quite insane. It's like absolutely crazy. And then yes, I made a mess of Europe, but that's another story. That's another story, and yeah, the other thing I wanted to show is I worked a bit more on this design. I tried a few more things. In the end, I decided to stick to this. I think we found something very good yesterday with this template. So a few less SPGs, but the infantry guns, and look at this, now it's perfect. The speed is exactly as it should be. HP is good. Organization is very good, considering the template, and considering the fact that we still haven't gotten to the end of these ones, which will give us a lot of extra speed, and then especially we'll get some extra org in the end. The soft we want to talk about the soft attack, like almost 1,200 soft attack. And then the other little modification I made here, little change I made here, is adding an armored recon company instead of the motorized, which gives us actually decent breakthrough and quite a bit of hard attack and piercing. Not strictly needed, but having at least some for the few armored divisions you fight can be nice. And I will also show you the design for the light recon, or armored recon. So I use this basic design here. Maybe we can think about improving it further, but for now my main goal was to give it enough breakthrough and then hard attack and piercing, and then why not, some extra soft attack is always good. But that's it. I don't think we need particularly armor on this one, because armor already comes to the template from the SPGs. And I don't think the additional models in here are particularly worth it, though the radio is not bad. The breakthrough does increase quite a lot with the radio. That's something we can consider, but I also wanted to keep it cheap, so that we only assign ideally one, well now it's more, but ideally one factory to it from the beginning of the run. Oh man, I'm glad you're managing to catch the stream. I'm trying to stream at different times, but mostly when it's convenient to me, but at different times so that different people can join and see. You can shift left click on empty battalions and it will automatically select units for you. Wait, what are you talking about? What's that? What's that sorcery? Ah, the same. It will add one more of the same. That's actually that's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Cool stuff, man. Playing without any DLC? No, playing with DLCs. Playing with all DLCs. Playing with all DLCs. You already have a very cool... But you cannot follow this path without DLCs, first of all. You already have a cool guide for Vanilla Germany that I made not long ago without DLCs, which is also very cool. By the way, guys, isn't the game much slower at going back to the main menu? I noticed that this loading, what is happening here? Used to be much faster. If you're broke, play my Vanilla Germany guide, and you won't regret it. While this loading is broken, let me send that guide as well. I'll send it to the chat so you can save it. It's a step-by-step guide, no? So it's very detailed. There you go. Yeah, after 10 hours, we finally got back to the main menu. Okay, let's start, because as I mentioned today, I don't have that much time, and I would like to at least get to the point of the run that Paradox broke. Then we don't need to do the whole run, but that part, yes. And the initial setup as Germany always takes a while. So this time, yeah, I don't think we are implementing any... Oh, I wonder though, because we do want to invade the UK, but we will do it with the French fleet. So I don't think we want to do anything with the Navy this time. So just mills in Hessen, Westphalen, Hanover. Engine. Electronic basic construction support. Wait, support? Weapons up. Doesn't make that much sense now, but I guess we'll do it. Last time I think I used the wrong one, that's why I was so behind. Okay, rally. Top 5 at truck BF3. Train 1 info. No Navy today. Oh, that's great, man, that you enjoy being a member. I'm glad you're happy with your membership. No Navy for this run. This run is much earlier expansion, so you don't really have time to build a Navy. So yeah, no Navy. Also, this run we go for the... I forgot what we go for, but I think we go... Oh no, we go the 4-year plan. Okay, yeah, never mind. All right. Okay, so yeah, we cancel the additional old models. Maybe we can still make some torpedo destroyers just in case, I think. Why not? Yes. Let me implement a couple of things from our other build then for the navy. Let's do so. We cancel the additional and anything below the Panzerschiff. And then we make only DDT, yeah. Okay, fine. Army, rename and gather. Yeah, I forgot what army we are using though here. I hope I wrote it. Same fire and train planes. Create agency and setup done. Let's create the agency. Let's fix the trade. Yeah, Victoria is the right one. It's the secret KAISERIN path. I did not write what to do, did I? So I wrote, you need to invade France before the Mitteleuropa focus is complete and before the war tension reaches 50%, which shouldn't be the case anymore, though. There maybe was a problem before. It shouldn't be a problem now. Which one was the Mitteleuropa focus? Mitteleuropa focus is down here. That's no problem. I mean, it's up to us when to pick it. So now the first part of the tree should be exactly the same. Then I think we go for this one. We go for this one. Then we probably go for... well, we need to go for this one for the KAISERIN. So we still need to go down this path. Except at this point, we can no longer attack Belgium for free. We would get the claim on France here normally. So we would take Belgium and then we would take France from here. Now instead of doing that... this gave us a few more claims, I guess. Well, we need to find the right moment to go down this path and take these two. Unless there is a way to bypass this one. I don't think there is a way to bypass this one, though. Maybe if France doesn't exist, you can bypass it. But then we cannot get to France without going through Belgium unless... well, we'll think about it. It's a problem for later. But I forgot the army setup. What was my army setup here? Okay, wait a second. So I was not cheesing the Civil War, I think. Go on. How are you doing? You're going down the infantry path or mostly armor path for now? I forgot what we were doing for this guy. I'm a bit rusty, I'll be honest. I think it was an infantry plus tanks run, and we'll probably do infantry plus SPGs this time, but other than that, it should be the same. Problem is I forgot what to do with the infantry. I wrote with the army, I wrote rename and gather. But was I changing it or not? Probably not. Well, let's see. If I gather them now... I was gathering them in Ulm. I don't even know where that is. Ah, here. Yeah, I remember we were pushing down and up to win. Was I using motorized? 12 infantry plus 2 armored, 18 plus 1 mountaineer. crew. I have a membership only guide on the Civil War. I forgot if it was this one in particular, but it's right. I should check my own guide. No, I'm confident I'll be able to do it easily. Well, I guess... First of all, let me give something to Dr. Hoops. More info today. And, well, let's rename them normally. I don't think we're using this one. I'm pretty sure we're not using any of them, but okay. Let's gather them in Ulm. Let's not change them at this point. Ulm River. I think it was something like this then. Was it? We should have a bit more than this in the Civil War. Maybe something like this. It's a big mess. And recruit Maximf in Hanover. Okay. Gather and train planes. Let's do it. Well, boys, let's make a backup save because I'm rusty. I think I was ignoring the Navy completely, okay. Though we should train the Navy to, actually. Because we need to make the torpedo destroyers eventually. Forgot, do we get up there? No, no upgrades to the agency. Okay, so we continue until the Civil War. Okay. The Civil War starts right now, actually. Okay, let's make the torpedo destroyers. So I need to write it down. Yeah, okay, I fucked it up a little bit there, but it's overall fine. Good evening for me, good morning, good afternoon for me. Okay. We got the militia, we got the new inf. I need to arrange them a bit. Let me see what I was doing here. So 12 inf plus 2 arm plus half planes push Nuremberg. Okay. That's the one. So yeah, so I wasn't changing anything. And then 80 inf plus 1 mountaineer. Okay, that's the other one. And 24 militia, I assume, on the entire border. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So let's do that. So these guys cover the entire border. These guys will push Nürnberg. I think it was south of the river. And I think I was brave enough and I was using a spearhead at the time because they worked. What about the 9? What do I do with them? Defend northern Germany. Start pushing when Gunther reattacks. Okay. So these guys will help defend the north. Now we go for August. Gunther V, Fedor V. I think I like... Why Gunther V? I'm not sure about Gunther. I think we may. Oh, well, no, yeah. That makes sense, I guess.
Angetreten. Zuhören.
We got that for sure. Yeah. Half planes with arm and the other half with the other guy. Okay. Let's say whatever, it's fine. Okay, let's give them offensive doctrine, let's go. Authorization priority. This guy is useless, but let's do it anyway. Stop training the navy, probably. That's awesome. I'll see you there when I push your house. Okay, okay. Slow down a bit. So now we need them to be in position first of all, and we cannot deploy shit. Forgot if we were pushing from the very start or if I was waiting for planning. I think it would be wise to wait for planning and organization here now. Yes! Hit the like button. I very much like that. No, I don't think we wait for planning. I think we go now. I think the primary goal here was to cut off Nürnberg. I want this tank somewhere else. Yeah, this is more or less what I remember.
Ihre Befehle. Bereit. Achtung! Zuhören! Ihre Befehle. Ihre Befehle. Vorrücken.
Actual use of light tanks. An actual proper use of light
Weiter,
tanks.
weiter. Befehle.
Now, if it were not all gray, the same exact gray, I cannot see shit. Which one is me and which one is them? I still have to take some land here. It's literally impossible to understand. Okay, now this stuff is not mine. Wait, who is pushing? What the fuck? Stop pushing. Okay, let's take the stuff that is the same exact color as us now. But okay, from here we can see it.
Angetreten. Bereit. Ihre Befehle.
Okay, nice. Now, yeah, I still remember it. Here too, I was definitely using a spearhead. A very brave spearhead. Nah, yeah, I was ignoring that. Wonder if it's worth deploying the guy. Probably yes. It's actually one extra division is nice. So by doing that, we sacrificed the staff office plan. Maybe the staff office plan would have been better.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
I think the temptation is too strong. Not sure if you know this already. I just joined the stream, but once you've got the Congo through the focus, you can... Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to fix today. That specific issue. So I'm looking for the best way to solve it. Where is the UI? Still deploying. Ah, not enough equip. No, then definitely that was a mistake. I shouldn't have deployed him. I should have gotten a staff office plan instead. Well, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Now we push north, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Push north with Navy, defend northern Germany, start pushing. Yeah, okay. Now we push north and then we just rush victory points, I think.
Ihre Befehle.
Because now here we have the Navy to support. Will that template you showed in the beginning be in documents? Eventually, yes. I still need to check it a bit more, but yes, it will. I need my second light tank to be there as well, ideally. Let's push with everybody as well, yeah. That's a bit sad. In fact, where is the light tank? Yeah, I wanted to push there. I wanted to go to Berlin.
Weiter! Weiter! Bereit! Vorrücken! Weiter! Weiter! Zuhören! Zeigt es ihnen!
Could have microed the tanks a little bit better, but let's simulate a non-optimal management, which is also useful. Don't think the timing was actually that close here, that strict by Hitler.
Ihre Befehle? Befehle! Angetreten. Befehle.
I think we're almost done.
Achtung.
Awesome. Easy, easy. The Civil War. Planning to do an Australia guide? I seriously doubt so, because the new DLC is not very popular, and Australia, sorry, Australia is the country I like the least. So probably not happening. Okay, after the Civil War, priority to repairs. Civilian factories first. Okay. Well, let's do something like this. I'm happy enough with this. Yeah, but it's very boring, I think, for that path for Australia. I mean, maybe, but meh. Submarines are pretty bad, yeah. But manageable. Okay, I need to pick the local police force. I also want to pick political loyalty. And let's make a cav. Let's make a proper cav. Just armies, yeah, just armies. What? Gather navy. Change BF into F1C agent to see. Okay, train. Okay. So we need to adjust the army.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Cancel undeployed inf. Duplicate inf into off. Okay, cancel undeployed inf. Wait, so I was going artillery? Let me see. Was I going artillery? I'm okay with going artillery. Want to go artillery. Let's go artillery. It would make sense because it's super early. So I think it probably was the case. Let me see. So I cannot find it anywhere. So see, one of the cool things that I have been doing in more recent guides, no, yeah, I did write it down. Okay, it was 12-2 with artillery for sure. Yeah, it makes sense. The only alternative is to make it with tanks or with SPGs. One single SPG could also work. Honestly, we could make 18 with one SPG. The problem is we don't have SPGs right now, and we don't have the means to produce them. I don't even know do we have. Yeah, we could only make them with the interwar tank. Fuck it. Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it as it was. So let's do what I said I would do. Let me give Vegeta the off. I don't have the experience for that at all, but okay. We'll eventually have it. Wait, how many did I recruit? Max of which is 22 I wrote. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. But on the play, and disband all. Now, is it still needed to disband all though? Let me think about this. It's probably still needed for something for what? For the Netherlands? It's still needed to do that. Let's make a save just in case, but I think it's still needed. Kaiser's buffs the arty. Okay, so that's probably why I was going to do that. Beacon Rangers with all skills buff them. Okay, so why was I doing this? Completely forgot. It's something to do with the Netherlands, I think, that requires us not to have an army. Or was it just for Belgium? Because if it was for Belgium, then we don't need to do it. Alright, see you later, man. You can watch the stream later as well. Okay, maybe it's time to watch the the original video because I cannot remember. Let me go check it out. Where is it? And for naval invasions, I will probably need to make a new guide, but I don't know, Paradox, when I make new guides, then copies my ideas. It's a bit scary, so maybe not. So I'm checking the original guide now to see what I was doing. No, I think it was for Belgium. But let's make a save so we can check it just in case. The other thing I wanted to do at this point though was the new planes, so let's do that. Yeah, because I didn't go for that, but wait a second. Okay. I guess we don't get the extra range, it's fine. I am Italian, but I live in Japan. That's the the solution to the enigma. You have to delete your army for the Netherlands to deny. Then you take the passive option not to go to war. Then you want to do the accept. Okay. So that's why I was deleting the army. It wasn't just for Belgium. It was also for the Netherlands. I had this feeling, but I wasn't sure. So the problem... Wait, I cannot delete the militia, but the militia should go away anyway later, right? Okay, so let's do exactly what the guide says, which probably was for a reason.
Angetreten.
Yeah, and it was... okay, and the first thing to do was to deploy these ones. Yes, now I remember. Hang them, attempt to disband. Okay. Let's go. so annoying that I get advertisements on my own freaking stream. The one in the docks is also very good. So yeah. So hang them. I think there was no doubt about this one. Yeah, hang them. And okay, somebody mentioned something about this one instead. So because I was disbanding them, somebody said, why don't you keep them instead? Because you get the daily support for non-aligned. Recruitable population factor, you lose it, but wait a second, because so this modifier is this one here. So if you do this one, you actually lose 5% recruitable population. You gain 5% stability. If you keep it, you trade 5% stability with because this one only gives us 5% stability, right? But if we modify this one, we retain a 3% recruitable population factor, and we keep 0.001 daily support for non-aligned, which is now unaligned. But the good thing is with political loyalty, actually we may gain back the stability. I think it could be a better idea. It's not very impactful, if we have to be completely honest, but it's probably a bit better to keep it. Unless it causes some issues later. I don't know if it's if it has any other related events later. Let's try the mobilizer. Destroyer is outdated. I think we can train. Well, we can repair the navy, maybe. Let's add it. And the planes too, I also wanted to train. But not in here. Okay, no, it is in the right place. National space 150, okay. The focus that we're picking now is not really needed, but... And for fuck's sake, Paradox, can you not change the freaking names when I pick not to change the name? Fucking hell. And also maybe not update, consider my design upgraded if there is no change to my design. That would also be nice. The Nazi one is the only one that matters. You will get a pop-up to reinstall. Okay, yeah. Okay, so then I guess this one is fine. We lose some stability early on, and probably we get it back slowly through the extra support for non-aligned, which is fine. It's actually at 0.03. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Speaking of which, we forgot about the influential pastor. And next, the monarchist jurist at 150. Right, we lose the faction, right, at this point. That's a bit sad. So far the focuses are all set. Okay, now we pick the jurist. And we need to sharpen air safety regulations. Where is it though? It's yeah, here. Sharpen air safety regulations, okay. Don't forget to adjust off. Yeah, I love that I wrote in the guide. Oh! Also, wait a second. We don't want these guys to deploy. How do I? Okay, yeah, very risky. This could have fucked up everything. Don't forget to adjust off, and I did forget to adjust off. So 2 artilleries we said, and more IF as well. Okay, but I would also want some. No, let's do no. Let's do it a bit differently then. Because we can stick to more or less the same concept, but we can make it much better. Why is it more expensive? No, yeah, because I added one too much. Yeah, now it's right. So 30 with, but now we can go infantry guns, but per 4 infantry guns. And then we can add probably a cavalry recon. It's not as needed, honestly. Yeah, cavalry recon is fine. So that would be not 55, but well, 60, 70, I think. 70 army experience. I've been trying to get the Woman in the High Castle achievement with Victoria, because it was too hard to reliably get. Yeah, this should be an easy path. And if you're at war and in some condition, I think you get some generals that level up while in jail. I always wonder if you could somehow get Victoria while you have the naval leader take over to get both achievements at once. I really don't know. That's a good question. Okay, I think maybe now, no, the return of the Kaiser is still a necessary focus. Also a very fast one. Was there RNG here? I don't think there is RNG. Perhaps they pressure plus rel UK non-aggression pact, okay. But now... Okay, I need 1 second. Let's say. So well politic now. Yeah, I think we stick to this all the way to KAISERIN first. So improve relations, pressure, Rel UK non-aggression pact. Okay. The music. Anglo-German Defense Pact is what we need to get, no? If I remember correctly, we need to get to this one. And then I wanted to make the assault engineering vehicles, but we don't have them yet, no? But very soon, okay, fine. That's also... Yeah. Is there a reason not to deploy the army now, though? I don't think so. Awesome. This should have been fixed. I did. Yeah, okay, so this is the point. At this point, I would normally do the Belgium trick, but the Belgium trick doesn't work, so we cannot do the Belgium trick. So this is the part where things change, but I think in any case we want to go down to this path, and then most likely we just go here. It also... Oh, well, Realpolitik is very fast, no? Okay. Yeah, so we got Realpolitik, we got this one, we got this one, we got this one. And the delay compared to before is not even that big, probably. Though, how do we get the Netherlands? And where was the claim on the Netherlands? Do we get a claim on the Netherlands here? How was I getting my claim? Because probably we get a claim on the Dutch East Indies here, right? Which we are not going to get anymore. Here we only get a claim on... I guess it's not a big problem, but... This is only on Belgium. Yeah, I agree. This music. Okay. No, I think it's fine. I do potentially see a delay. So once we create the faction, we can probably also justify war goals. I forgot why we needed to have France in our... because I wrote something about that. So in any case, at this point, I think we can deploy the army. I don't see any reason. Deploy and train army. Let me make another save here. So... Oh, sorry. Couple more and then Maxim. Let's also make these guys elite.
Angetreten. Zuhören! Zuhören!
Oh, no. Yeah, probably Fedor. I don't love Harsh Leader, honestly, but Fedor doesn't have traits. This guy doesn't have traits. Nobody has traits. But he's an old god. Cautious. Cautious is not necessarily bad. Let's go Gunther. Maybe.
Zuhören! Angetreten!
Let me finish this template at least. It's actually a pretty decent template.
Befehle!
Each shield dude. That's no problem. What was I doing with political power? We need to save it, okay. By the way, in terms of justifying war goals, we need war tension at 50%, so not a chance.
Achtung! Bereit!
Did we get an aggression? We didn't get an aggression. Where is my Congo? So, do we want to release it or not in the end? Considering that we... Because I was releasing it to get attacked, but maybe we can actually keep it. We are non-aligned, and non-aligned puppets are pretty bad. Maybe we just keep our Belgian Congo and fuck it. What do you say? I say we keep it. Maybe there was a reason I was releasing all of the puppets. Another reason? Cannot think about it though. It's okay to keep them. No. I think it's we are in a hurry overall. And then it's a bit annoying to manage resistance. I think we can just for the do they actually have good resources? Let me check. They don't have good resources. They only have 4 rubber, which sucks. No, I don't care. I don't care. I just want the Kaiserin, and then we just need to find a way to get France, which is most likely simply going realpolitik, demand this shit. So slightly longer than going down this path, but it should still be fine. Because the only other way would be for France to be fascist, communist, or at war with the UK, which doesn't seem very likely. Also, this is 70 days. This one is also 70 days. But this one we need 950,000 manpower in the field. Can we get that? Yeah, that's the problem. And actually, we cannot get it. I mean, cannot get it now. It's quite a lot of manpower. Unless we cheese it, which we can. Because it's another 70 plus 35 plus 14 before we need to get it. And though we do have only... Yeah, it's quite a lot of manpower, I'm not going to lie. I mean, we could also... Can this be bypassed by something? Okay, we need to run some tests after doing this focus. Not right now.
Ihre Befehle. Ihre Befehle.
I don't need the Anglo-German cooperation, right? No. Why do I need to pick all of the stuff now? Reinstate the prince, modernize the restoration. We shall send. Okay, maybe it's a bit later. But honestly, I don't see particular reasons not to go realpolitik right now. It's only 14 days. It's pretty convenient to get. So let's go realpolitik now. Let's make the save now though, because this is the important part. I say realpolitik is a good pick right now. And then I would probably follow it with demand the return of Southern Jutland. What do we get in here? No, but there is also the claim on the Netherlands, which would be cool to have though. Yeah, I didn't particularly like the Federation. This path is the most powerful. We just need to think about the order of things here. Well, realpolitik is an obvious choice because it's only 13 days, so it doesn't change anything anyway. But then what do we prioritize? If we prioritize this path, it means prioritizing the war against France, but I have doubts about the required manpower. If we go down this path instead, then we can get a claim on the Dutch East Indies. So we can get the Netherlands. For Belgium, we need this one. So in this case, we get both France and Belgium, but we don't get we get France and the Netherlands. We don't get Belgium. So then for Belgium, we need to go down this path. And this becomes useless. But maybe we can bypass it if we are already at war with France. So that's something we can check. If we can bypass it, it's great. We declare war on France. We bypass it. We go for this one. We take Belgium, then we take France. And it should be good. Oh, I guess we can only test it.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Did I finish the... No, I still haven't gotten the break.
Befehle.
Let me see the chances of getting the required manpower. Fields 950. If we add more info. That's like... Doesn't seem likely right now. Oh, I didn't notice actually what happened with the UK. Was it the bad one? I don't know if it means a reload. We'll figure it out soon. We'll see soon. Actually, we're at 400, so let's see. Let's see right now. So, Rain State Prince, Modernize D. Maybe not. Maybe I cannot pick request restoration. Fantastic. Is it seed or is it RNG? And do I have enough time to check? Ah, fuck's sake. RNG is so fun. Such a great thing. Let's see if by reloading a bit earlier we can fix it. We need the UK to accept the shit, and they have like everything was fine. There is always a bit of RNG. Maybe not having an army helps with that too. I think I was already fighting Belgium at this time. I will not pick anything. I just want to see if the run is cooked or not. And the opinion is maxed out anyways. I need for that one you need And why do they need to put the fucking this kind of shit in the seed of the run? Is the other extremely annoying thing. So sometimes making a change to the order can affect it. So let's try that. Now, well, one thing is RNG in something like a civil war where you manage some units. One thing is RNG in a decision which you have absolutely no control about. Like you max out the relations, you get the non-aggression pact, you have the spy, and you have no control over this. It's just stupid RNG. Like, it's not RNG that you can do something about. You just need to restart the run, and if it's seeded... okay, no, it's not seeded, we can fix it. We can fix it. I don't know if it's just random. Though this time, of course, I didn't pick any focus nor anything. But okay, this will be a great chance to see something. Which is, let's see if by declaring war on France we can by chance skip this focus or anything else like that. So we can test that. Alright, alright. Well, at least I don't have to restart the whole run. That's good news. I think we can actually change the order of things a little bit and get... I think we can get Realpolitik a bit faster. Because... I mean, yeah, no particular bonuses. We get 50 political power, but... we can do that. Definitely before carve up the Congo, maybe even before the naval British naval dominance, whatever. I don't have war goals for now, right? We just get some shit somewhere. Yeah, now let's see exactly what happens here and what we can do with this. Now, Diplo pressure doesn't help decisions or events like that. I'm so glad I got more Africa. Okay, so we get a bunch of claims here. The useful ones are the Dutchist Indies for sure. This is not very useful. This is also not very useful. Now Siam, I don't know if Siam is useful or not. Depends if they join the Allies. If they join the Allies, this could be useful. Portugal. So, okay, so now we have France. The problem is, and we have the Netherlands through the Dutchist Indies. So very cool, we can take the Netherlands. We cannot take France without massive pain though. So for France, we would also need Belgium and Luxembourg, which we do need in any case. So this is the question now. Can we get something done here by... So if we declare war on France, for example... Belgium is guaranteeing France? Is this Wait, is this always the case? Is this always the case, or is it because I reloaded? I think it's always the case though. If that's the case, that's super easy then. Then what's the problem? Then we don't have any fucking problem, boys. Then we don't have any fucking problem. Morning, man. No, we just go through Belgium. That's fantastic. You kidding me? Right. Well, then we take the Netherlands very quickly. Then we declare war on France. We invade Belgium. We take France. We lack Luxembourg, maybe. But we lacked Luxembourg in any case, right? I think on Luxembourg we were justifying. Was that the other problem that I had with this guide? By the way, let me see the... yeah, the war tension is too low to justify on Luxembourg later in the run. So... You can change the faction shit to justify on Luxembourg. But then you could also at this point go through here, because this one gives you the war goal on Luxembourg as well, which is cool. And I'm pretty sure you can bypass this one if France doesn't exist. Which, I mean, it would make sense at least. Let's experiment a little bit with this thing. So, first of all, I want to see if by declaring war on France, we can bypass the focus. We cannot bypass the focus. So, being at war with France doesn't help us much here. But does Belgium join? Yeah, Belgium joins. Okay. Wait. Does it? I don't see any bypass condition. Where did you see the bypass? Ah, no, you meant this one. You can bypass this one. The Locarno Treaty you can bypass. Okay. If you control Alsace-Lorraine. Yeah, okay, then I think we can get France and Belgium, like right now, at this point. We would get the Netherlands, then Belgium, then France with no problems. And then simply we go down, we pick an extra focus here. Then we bypass this one, because at this point we would have, we defeated France already. And we can also take the Luxembourg. How did we get the claim on the UK? Or do we already have a claim on the UK? We don't have a claim on the UK. How did we get the claim on the UK? I think it was probably somewhere in here. Or I forgot where was the claim on the UK. Let me see. I was justifying on Luxembourg and Italy. Yeah, invading Italy would be wise, I think. I was attacking... Okay, I was attacking Portugal. That's what I was doing. Yeah, well, there is a couple more things that we need to check here. But at least this part of the run seems okay. And we need to go back and do it again, though. Where do I need to go back? Here, maybe. Yeah, so where are we at here? Did we sharpen the area regulations? Yes. Okay, so that part is done. Don't forget to adjust off. Did I adjust off? Yeah, I adjusted off. And in terms of focuses, we are picking Wellpolitik. So I'd say right after Wellpolitik, we also pick Realpolitik. When was I deploying? I was deploying now. That's why I made this save. Yeah. Unless having an army has some influence in that decision, but it shouldn't. It's really unlucky RNG. I think it's not very common.
Angetreten. Zuhören.
Did we make the assault engine? Yes, we did. Okay, we're exactly at this point. Fine, let's go. We can actually prepare the army for the Netherlands. The Netherlands should be the first target, actually.
Angetreten.
Okay, the researchers are fucked up. So, do we have interwar artillery? We do. Okay, so that one is done. Do we have tools up? We don't. It's gonna be tools up, construction concentrated radio.
Befehle.
The HQ is a unit. I mean, you can power drop on top of it, but it doesn't necessarily mean you achieve something by doing that. Now let's hope that the RNG doesn't fuck us up again.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Let's keep deploying the infantry because we need some. And then let's start going with the... So, rain state, modernize, request restoration. As soon as possible. Nice. We shall send... And there we go. Okay. This part is good. You can go to bed soon anyway, because I need to leave in 30 minutes, so I cannot continue longer than that in any case.
Bereit.
Let me clean up some mess here also. Meals in best, we don't need to write it down now. Deploy and recruit to have 24 off, 48 inf. Okay, that's quite a lot of inf. Yeah, it's also spy on France. We probably have a bit more political power than in the original guide, so we may think about something to do with it. It's actually a nice template. Next part is also okay. Yeah, so do we do something with this political power or not? What was I doing originally? I was going... probably I was getting some claims and then I was going war economy. War economy when attacking the UK. The thing is, justifying claims is impossible thanks to Paradox, so we probably have some spare political power to use. We could get an MEFO builds architect. We're going to keep MEFO builds for a bit longer, not that much longer, honestly. But let's get the MEFO builds architect. No, actually, wait. We are losing MEFO builds now. What am I doing? We are going to lose MEFO builds right away when we attack the Netherlands. This doesn't make any sense. So, what do we do then? I mean, I guess we could pick an advisor. But maybe the best thing to do would be... well, Navy's fucked. What do you think of North Korean Navy with Germany? Carto Games did a playthrough doing it using the various focus and doctrines. It seems to have worked well for him. You know, anything works well with Germany with a large investment. It's not an optimized build. It can work, but it's a very, very expensive build. It's, if anything, it's better to go no heavy and only screens. I know he makes meme videos or meme builds and he succeeds with the Navy as any country, but not without investment. So it's not a highly optimized build. It can be fun though, I won't deny that. What I am in trouble with is what freaking advisor to pick here. I love Medieval 2, it's my first strategy game. Absolutely love it. He does a lot of naval playthrough. Yeah, he's probably the best at making a Navy playthrough. So it's interesting he picks countries and then makes a Navy playthrough even with countries that are not particularly good at the Navy. So it's cool, but it's not optimized in the sense of making the least cost, no, the most cost effective Navy. Boys, what do we pick with our political power? This guy is cool. This guy is very cool. I love him. Was I picking something? Was I picking something later? Okay, let's not pick anything for now and wait, and later on we'll think about it. I don't want to lack political power when I actually need it. For 20 minutes, I would say. Just want to see if we can invade the UK, then we'll stop. And if I have time, I'll check the faction thing, but with no compromise, no surrender, it should be fine.
Achtung! Zuhören! Achtung! Angetreten!
Okay, so now it's the moment of truth. Or almost the moment of truth. So after this one, we're going Realpolitik, but we don't need it. Then we're going Mitteleuropa, the 4-year plan. However, we are slightly behind in the sense that... well, in the sense that we will also need to take... No, we don't necessarily need to take the Luxembourg that way. But we can definitely not pick Mitteleuropa just yet, because this will... because we need France before this. I don't know why, and I forgot where I wrote it, but I think we need France before this. So what do we pick in the meantime? We need to slightly delay that thing, but not by much. Probably another 70-day focus would be enough. Unless we just pick the 4-year plan now, which could also be an option. So we don't delay that by much. Why not? The armament has always been... Big spirits. Spirits, then doctrines, I'm not actually sure about that. And I'm not sure we need motorization drive, so we may make some changes there. Or maybe maneuver warfare, maybe yes. Let's do...
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit.
Wait, I declared war on the Dutch East Indies, right? Because it was a... No, I didn't. Fuck. Okay.
Befehle. Ausrücken. Achtung. Ihre Befehle.
Advance. That's very nice. Doesn't make sense to do it like that, though.
Befehle!
Well, I did forget to deploy him and to train them. Bit of a mess. Maybe we can get war economy against France. Why not?
Angetreten.
Okay, now this is not a good idea.
Angetreten.
Training them is also probably not a good idea right now.
Bereit. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
So this guide is how to get as strong as possible, as fast as possible. It's the secret path for Victoria. It's a guide I already made, but Paradox broke it partially, but apparently not that much. Oh, wait. Oh, we need to be fast. Belgium is not guaranteeing them anymore now. We need to be very fast then. Okay. It's fine, but we need to be fast. Now, how fast do we need to be? When do they lose that guarantee? Let's check. So... Ooh. Okay. They lose the guarantee on the 23rd of September. So before the 23rd of September, we need to attack them. Let me check again. I don't think there is RNG. I think this is scripted. Yeah, the Victoria is a secret leader for Germany. So let's make sure that it is on the 23rd. 20 is fine. 21 is fine. 22nd. On the 22nd. So... Okay. Maybe I would say maybe a little bit earlier, just in case. Maybe before the 20th. Just to give it a couple of days to call them into the war. Let's try. It's okay, maybe a little bit messy at the beginning by doing this, but it should be fine. Where is... yeah, wait a second. Okay. That was the wrong save. We still go, I think we still go the 4-year plan. And then Luxembourg will figure it out, but that's another problem. These guys should have been trained earlier, so that's a bit messed up for that. Let's try to maybe micro them slightly more here. They're not very fast, but... we can probably do a bit better.
Ihre Befehle. Zuhören.
I think if we do it fast, we should be able to get this done before the timing.
Bereit.
Maybe not.
Achtung. Befehle.
Motherfuckers. They have capitulated, they just take forever to realize. Yeah, okay, now we have time, we have time. We just need to do it precisely, but there is time. I'd say let's declare on France right now. Let's see if we can pick war economy. No. Because we don't have the war support for war economy, that's why. The war tension sucks. I guess we could also say on partial mob it's not like it's a crime. Do we have maybe an advisor that gives us Yeah, so the only thing we can do is pick war propaganda. That's alright, but not great. And it's probably not going to be enough. We would need both radio and war propaganda. So the war tension will increase. So say that we pick radio propaganda now, which I think is okay. Yes, there we go. There we fucking go.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
And I shouldn't train these people now. Yeah, this is going to be maybe a bit more annoying than normal because France is in it. But it should be fine overall. I mean, maybe we could have positioned them a bit better. Don't go there. Can't say that this was done very properly, but Belgium is always our amazing Belgium.
Bereit. Zuhören.
Oh, Attaché, you have a very good idea there. Attaché to Japan is the solution. Yes, we should send an attaché to Japan instead of... Yeah, let's do that.
Befehle. Angetreten. Zuhören.
We don't have enough to get war economy right now anyway, because we don't have enough political power. But that's it's still good.
Ausrücken.
Now, would we... Yeah, now we would be able to, but we would need to delay France, and I don't think it's worth it. It's okay, because later on we have the UK, and we can get it against the UK, like in the original guide. Fucking awesome. Okay, let's do it as Free France because I don't have time now. Optimally, you would balkanize them, I think. It's easy. It's very good. So the problem is we still cannot justify. We need one more focus, but the timing is very nice right now. So let me check. But I think we are good. So we just need Mitteleuropa next. Mitteleuropa. Ja, nein, 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 nein. Yeah, problem is getting a faction point. We need a faction point. We don't get that one right away, huh? No, we don't. Yeah, because now, see, now we get the UK if we want to. I wonder if the Navy is enough to get the UK though. Because at this time I was normally going for Luxembourg and Italy. Which is good. But we cannot do that. After Mitteleuropa, then we were going the 4-year plan, which we already got in this case, so autarky efforts. I don't think we need so let me see the situation with the fleet. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have enough. Come on, we'll make this work. I think we can take the UK now. I think we can take the UK now. We need maybe a little bit on the risky side, but we'll make it work. Do we actually have the technology though? Oh, we have the basic one. We'll make it work.
Achtung! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
I cannot imagine anybody joining the UK. Or was I using the UK for something in particular? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Ah, but actually, the UK is no problem at all because we can pre-dominance them. Motherfuckers.
Achtung!
Get fucking wrecked, Paradox.
Zuhören!
Yeah, let's pre-dominance them for sure.
Achtung!
Good way to show you another trick that Paradox will never. But I don't think Paradox watches my streams though. They watch the edit. They don't have time for the stream, so we're fine. All of the tricks should from now on shall always be revealed only in the streams. Okay, so.
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Befehle? Angetreten! Befehle!
Where is the freaking focus that I need?
Befehle!
I love the timing too. But probably... No, yeah, we still pick radio propaganda. Why not? I forgot the spy. No, probably we don't have any more challenges. Okay, so it would be time. Oh, okay. That's a bit annoying.
Zuhören!
I mean, it's a good thing, probably, but we also need to protect it. It's a bit annoying, but okay. They should join. Let's see if they join the UK or not.
Zuhören!
And this is a massive fuck you to Paradox, by the way. Oh, they want let's pick some stuff here.
Zuhören!
If Siam doesn't join the allies, we need to avoid declaring war on Siam because it can be annoying.
Ihre Befehle! Ihre Befehle! Ihre Befehle! Alright.
What, guys? Send some people there.
Ihre Befehle!
The death stack of the UK is there. We don't care.
Achtung! Weiter, weiter! Ihre Befehle! Befehle! Angetreten! Bereit! Befehle! Zuhören!
Goodbye to our patrols.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung! Bereit!
Okay, it's democratic, so the sooner you invade them, the better here, because if they change ideology, they can be a bit annoying.
Angetreten! Zuhören! Angetreten! Ihre Befehle! Ihre Befehle! Achtung!
Oh. Fuck. Well, we should have picked these earlier. Now the UK doesn't have the factories for it anymore, but it's okay. Did Siam ever join them? No, Siam doesn't join them. Okay, let's not declare war on Siam. Only annoying.
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Zuhören! Zuhören!
Oh, they do join. Then we can declare war on them, but we shouldn't cap the UK too fast. What the... I know, it's Czechoslovakia. Yeah, that makes sense.
Befehle! Bereit!
Soviet Union wants to help.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Can we maybe not go through there? Right, because the Czechoslovakia DLC made them OP, so yeah, there is that.
Befehle!
So, since we're taking Czechoslovakia now, we have some free focuses here. Maybe accelerate the rearmament program. Yeah, I don't want to...
Ihre Befehle!
Attacks are fine as in the guide.
Befehle! Angetreten!
Is this guy never deployed? Somehow.
Achtung! Angetreten!
They increased the what the fuck is the command power cost of Staff Office Plan by a lot in the last patch by mistake, because this should have remained cheaper. Not one thing right they can do.
Befehle! Greift weiter an! Angetreten!
Will we ever get the point for this stupid faction though? Otherwise we cannot justify claim for the rest of the run.
Zeigt es ihnen! Ausrücken! Achtung! Los, los, los! Ihre Befehle? Befehle? Ihre Befehle?
We need another focus because of these motherfuckers. Let's pick established production targets. Where are my fucking supplies? What the fuck do you mean no supply from the capital? What's that supposed to mean?
Befehle?
Dude, where are my supplies? Why no supplies from cap? For fuck's sake. It's right there. What do you mean no supplies? Go through here and here. What?
Befehle!
No, you cannot.
Angetreten! Angetreten! Ihre Befehle? Bereit zum Ausrücken.
How OP is Czechoslovakia? Okay, not that OP. Good. Very good. Boys, it's time. I need to go. But we fixed it. Come on, it's fine. It's fine. So at this point we would annex the stuff that we need to annex that now I don't have time to annex. The thing is the war tension will go... No, it will go up actually. Does it go up enough? Do we... Is it the same puppeting and annexing? No, puppeting doesn't increase it. If we annex, we increase it, but not enough. So even if we annex everything, it's not enough. Maybe it is enough if we annex everything. Why does puppeting not increase war tension? Maybe though. Let's try. I forgot the UK can be cored, no? So we need the UK. Let me check the guide. But I need to do this super fast. The UK can be cored, so let's take the UK. And I'm pretty sure Czechoslovakia can also be cored, so let's take Czechoslovakia. And Portugal can be cored, let's take Portugal. And then we puppet the rest and let's see if we can get the war tension that we require. Because right now it seems like we cannot, but maybe if you annex instead of puppeting, you can. And maybe this stuff will increase the war tension. No. Actually, doesn't. Let's see if we get a faction point, because if we get a faction point, it's okay. Though I think if you annex everything, you may get the war tension that you need. Which will probably increase for some other stuff. No, maybe not. If we are Germany, maybe it doesn't increase anymore. Yeah, war tension is nowhere near where it needs to be, and the faction point is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, okay, so it's probably better to annex everything, though we can probably get, so let me just see, then we can get, this can be bypassed, so then you go autarky achieved, that's awesome. The biggest problem here is getting Italy and Luxembourg, because we cannot justify war goals. So either you annex everything, or you get a faction point somehow. Because normally we would go down the path for Austria, so we would improve relations with Austria. Then, of course, is there a way to get a war goal on Italy here? Yeah, there is a Conquer Italy down here. This can be bypassed, though. That's nice. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, you can get the claims. For Luxembourg, you can get it through here. You need to get this one, and then you can go Luxembourg. Yeah, I know. The original guide did all of that. Now, the only problem is in the original guide at this point, we wouldn't have Czechoslovakia. So this is actually a nice addition. We also get Czechoslovakia, which is cool. But we would be able to justify claims. But Paradox is stupid, and you cannot justify claims. So we would be able to get a claim on Italy and Luxembourg, which would be very nice. And then we would be able to get all of that shit. Like this, we cannot, but... did I make a save? I didn't, but maybe there is the autosave. Let's see. Let's try to annex everything. No, it's too late. Yeah, then I don't have time to do it again. Oh, no, wait. I did make a save. It's here. It's good. It's good. Okay, perfect. Now let's try... Let's try to annex everything and see if we get the required stuff. Very close, but no. Oof, no. No way. No way. No fucking way. No fucking way. What a fucking joke. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. It's a nice prank. Nice. I have to admit, I'll give this to Pad. This is a nice prank. This is a very nice prank. I cannot justify shit, man. I cannot justify shit against anyone because Paradox is amazing. No, but this one, like 49.8, I give it to them. Like I submit. That's nice. That's very nice. I don't think, though, the war tension is likely to go up ever again. So the only way to increase it would be by us declaring a war. This increases the war tension, though. Okay, let's not take established production targets. Let's take demand the return of Southern Jutland. It's Jutland, it's not Jutland. Okay. Let's see if we get... No, because our attention is already down to 45. it's already gone. Why? What did decreased it so much? Yeah, it's going down like crazy. Fastest decrease ever. This increases it, but not enough. Though at this point you can also bypass this one. And so for Luxembourg, you can take Luxembourg this way. And it's only 28 days, so it's not terrible. Do we get the claim on Italy? No. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's really fantastic. I don't know, boys. It's fine. I think there are the tools somewhere in here to fix this problem. I think the main problem with this run was not this part, but it was how Paradox just broke it in terms of Belgium, and I think I showed how to fix that particular issue. The rest, I mean, I invite you all to thank Paradox for bringing peace to the world, since now the war tension is not high enough and non-aligned countries can no longer wage war. That's fantastic. They should implement the same patch for real life, so we can no longer have wars, which is fantastic. Maybe in the game they could allow us to have some fun sometimes. Maybe not. But yeah, hopefully this is useful. And I don't know, in future maybe we'll make an updated version of this guide. But for now, the live I think covered the main issues that the run had. And the rest is potentially fixable. I mean, again, you can get the claim on Luxembourg here, and you can certainly get a claim on Italy here. Now, we can get this one soon. We were swaying Austria or something like that, but we can get this one. Then we can bypass this one, and then I think you can go down this path most likely. Or down this path, actually. Yeah, this one is also fine. Yeah, so probably you bypass this one, then you pick these two, and then you go conquer Italy. It takes longer, but it's still doable. It's still totally doable. And by the way, at this point we can pick autarky achieved and become absolutely insane. Thank you, boys. See you next time. Bye bye.